This video covers a couple of tips to help you solve algebra word problems accurately and in less time. Algebra is so much fun and it's really easy. In fact, it's the most interesting part of math. Now let's get started with tip number 1. Define your data and abbreviate it using one letter. In algebra, we tend to use abbreviations rather than using the words. Let's have a look at the example below. Sally bought 4 pens. Rather than using 4 pens, we will abbreviate pens and use P. So 4 pens equals to 4P. The reason why we've used the letter P is because P is the first letter of the word pens. Let's move on to the second example. Sally bought 4 pens and 3 rubbers. In this example, we have 2 items, pens and rubbers. Can you convert this sentence into an equation? We need to use abbreviation for each one of those items. So 4 pens equals to 4 times P. 3 rubbers equals to 3 times R. And is converted into plus in math equations. And because Sally bought 4 pens and 3 rubbers, we're going to abbreviate Sally by using the letter S. To convert the sentence Sally bought 4 pens and 3 rubbers, I would use the letter S instead of Sally. So my equation will start with S equals to 4 times P plus 3 times R. So if I want to find out the total value that Sally spent on 4 pens and 3 rubbers, then I need to time 4 by the value of each pen, add it to 3 by the value of each rubber, and that will give me the total value that Sally spent on both items. Example number 3. Sally had 2 apples and John had 6 apples. Can you convert this sentence into 2 formula? Pause the video and have a go. You should now know that S equals to 2 times A and J equals to 6 times A. So if each one of them had to pay for the number of apples they ate or had, then in the case of Sally, if we know the value or the cost of each apple, we should be able to work the total cost by timing 2 by the cost of 1 apple. And for John, that equals to 6 times the cost of 1 apple. Let's look at the fourth example. Sally had 2 oranges and Sam had 6 apples. Pause the video and convert this sentence into 2 formula. In this example, both names started with the same 2 letters. This means I cannot use either of the letters as an abbreviation to any of the names. If I look at the third letter in each of the names, they are different. That's why it's advisable that you use the third letter in each one of the names as an abbreviation to that name. So I would use L to abbreviate Sally and M to abbreviate Sam. Sally had 2 oranges. This means L equals to 2 times O. Whereas Sam had 6 apples. This means M equals 6 times A. Tip number 2. The sign of times in algebra is omitted from the algebraic term. Let's have a look at the example below to clarify. To convert 4 times S into algebraic term, we remove the times between 4 and S. This means 4 times S equals to 4S. Likewise, 2/3 times T equals to 2/3 T, or 2T divided by 3. 1 times M equals to M. In this example, 4S is what we call algebraic term, or a term. Likewise, 2/3 T is a term, and M is also called a term. Now, would you be able to find the terms for exercise 1? Pause the video and have a go. Now let's answer the exercise together. 3 times y equals to 3y. 1/4 times L equals to L divided by 4. 2/5 times Z equals to 2 times Z divided by 5, or 2/5 Z. In exercise 2, you can see 4 equations. Would you be able to convert each one of those equations into algebraic equation? Pause the video and have a go. Let's answer this exercise together. The answer for the first equation is 2l plus 3y equals to 3, and that's your algebraic equation. The next one is L divided by 4 plus 3y equals to 32. The answer to the third one is 4s take away 2/3 z equals to 48. And the fourth one is 4s take away 6z equals to 64. If you had any incorrect answer in this exercise or the previous exercise, then I would suggest that you practice this step more before you move on to the next step. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, then click on like so more videos will be created for you and others. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel should you wish to gain access to practical questions or future tips and videos. If you wish to see similar videos of a particular topic, then send me a comment. Or you can click on the next video. The next video is called 11 Plus Maths Algebra Part 2.